Okay, do not watch Velma if you are looking for a kid-friendly, nice, fuzzy, frilly show, because that's not what this is, alright? Welcome back to my channel, and we are talking about the new show on HBO Max, the spinoff of Scooby-Doo, Velma, which is very much giving 90s, 2000s when they had like the adult cartoons like Daria, King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead, Family Guy-esque type thing. So we're 4 episodes deep as of right now that I know of. I'm not sure which day they show the new episodes, but we are 4 episodes deep. I watched all 4 because I wanted to see what the hoopla was about, because I've gotten very bad I've seen like bad reviews, not so much reviews, but there's been a lot of complaints about Velma, and I think maybe partially is because people were expecting maybe a kid-friendly show. I don't know. One of the interesting things that I did find out prior to watching Velma, I didn't know Velma was going to be of Indian descent, or Indian, should I say Indian, in the show. Because when it came on, I was like, her skin's a little more tinted. Then I realized, they have a character Indian in the show, and so a lot of people that are of Indian descent have an issue with it, because they're saying, and I'm paraphrasing some quotes here, that they're tired of seeing, Indian women on TV with like the insecure, goofy, awkward, I guess, roles. I will say this: I don't occupy that space. So I can't say I can't really speak on how they feel. I will say that as far as Indian characters on TV, I do kind of see, for the most part, a monolith of characters, if you will. Like Apu, even though that's a cartoon, Apu off The Simpsons, the character on Big Bang Theory, the character on that 70s show, While we're on the subject, I will say one movie where they have an Indian character, and it's not like, I guess, stereotypical, would be Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That's a pretty good one. But yeah, I'm not going to speak too much on that, because like I said, I do not have the experience of being an Indian woman in America and seeing myself as an Indian woman on TV. So, but I did want to put out there that is what a lot of the complaints were. As far as the show itself, like I said, sometimes when it comes to spinoffs, you have to kind of separate what show it's spin off of and watch it as itself. Now, as it's hard to do because they have, Velma, Daphne, Fred, they have them dressed in like the same outfits that they wore in the original Scooby-Doo. So I could see how it's kind of hard to separate the two, but try your best when you're watching spinoffs if you can. So what I like about this series Velma is Velma has a backstory, because of course we know the characters in Scooby-Doo, they really didn't have too much of a backstory from what I remember. They're just a crew of kids that are detectives, and they have this Great Dane with them that talks doggy talk, but they can understand it, and solving mysteries all over the land in their van. So on this show, Velma has a family. Her mom's missing. Her mom went missing. It's just her dad, and I think the maid, who's his girlfriend or something. From what I see, Shaggy is this biracial guy. I think that's Shaggy, because we're 4 episodes deep and there's still not a dog yet. Daphne's character is like very vain and I'm so pretty, which I could see the actual character from the original Scooby-Doo kind of being like that. Now, the original Fred in Scooby-Doo, and yes, I am comparing just for this point. To me, he was like intelligent, he was a leader, but in Velma, his character is more of like a rich snob, if you will. I think Daphne's supposed to be a snob as well in this, sort of, kind of. And in this one, the mysteries are actually people getting killed, people literally getting their heads cut open and brains stolen out. So it is very gruesome. Velma has these hallucinations, like when she's trying to solve a mystery, it turns into like this comic book-esque animation. think that's pretty interesting that they add that in there. You know, it's fun to see what people can do with beloved characters, adding backstories, taking their characters, taking rumors. Like, it's a rumor that Fred and Daphne had something going on. It's a rumor that Velma was gay. Well, in here, I think she's at least bisexual. She has a thing for Daphne in this. So I don't want to give too much away about like the plots. Like I said, it's 4 episodes. You kind of have to watch them in order. It's definitely not a show where it's like one thing's going on and you can watch it whatever. You have to watch it in order. You have some cliffhangers. First episode's a cliffhanger. You got to watch the second. Da 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 da. Okay. So my overall opinion after watching the 4 episodes is it's cool, but I don't think it's something I'll be like, all right, Velma comes on it today, I gotta watch it. You know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, I'm lazing about. It's a Saturday afternoon. I just came back in from doing my little delivery driving thing. Let me sit back and watch Velma or something. You know, it's kind of like that. It's not crucial. Like, I got to watch it. Of course, with streaming, nothing's crucial anymore because you can watch it whenever. You can, you know. Me being a millennial, I remember the days where you had to catch something at Thursday at 8. And if you didn't, you just didn't. You had to wait till it reran or something. So sometimes I still have the mentality of, if it's a show I really, really like, it's like, I gotta watch it. But yeah, you know, like when you Google Velma, the reviews are kind of bad. It's like 1 out of 10, and I think Rotten Tomatoes is really low, and it's like, geez. So I don't know if, like I said, if it's because it's a bad representation to Indian women and in their opinion. I don't know if it's because the gruesomeness of it, you know, it's definitely not for kids. Not little kids. It's not like something I would have my 5-year-old niece watch. But overall, it was cool. Like I said, a nice little late afternoon thing to watch. But yeah, if you have HBO Max, Velma, they show new episodes weekly. I don't know if they drop 1 or 2, but I know they're dropping them. All right. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Peace and blessing as always.